Welcome back, Alpha Strikers. It's me, Fuzzy Wumple, with my good friend Wampus Maximus, back for another tabletop game. This one is a preparation for the WizKids Opens coming up in March in local area. Check the Win Network for the one in your area. But we wanted to get some practice in with these teams, see if there's anything that we need to change with them. See if there's anything that just does not work. Go ahead with your team since I went first last time.
Sure. How's it going, guys? This is a team that is my go-to meta team, for various reasons, probably because it is the strongest team that I can build with the pieces that I have. But it also is a very popular play right now. There's a lot of people talking about it. So it's a good team to play if you want a lot of feedback on it, if you want to watch a lot of videos on how to play it. It is Unimind focused. So I have Unimind on his 7th click for 150 points, I believe. That's correct. With 3 Eternals, 5 points for them each added on. I'm playing Mjolnir to give to Unimind to use. Nighthawk Prime, so my opponent cannot enhance any of his combat values or anything like that. My 3 call-ins, I have the Atom from World's Finest for Colossal Retaliation. He has that great energy explosion ability on his card. I am bringing in a common Thor from What If. He has 3 lightning bolts, and if I'm correct, he can also use energy explosion as a trait. So I kind of like him as an option. Is he the best option right now? Well, that's kind of why we're playing today, so we'll find that out. And then I'm using Cosmic Spider-Man as well as my other call-in. For another Colossal Retaliation, I have Surtur on the board, and to go after those characters that have those pesky defensive powers to try to eliminate any of that headache. And I'll be playing the Boxing Ring as well at 5 points for a 300-point WKO valid meta team.
All this can be yours for the low price.
That's right. So Fuzz and I, we were just talking about it, and that's something we do want to talk about is the price of what something like this would cost. This, as you see here, my team, just 5 minutes ago, checked the prices on CoolStuffInc.com. They're a great website, free plug. This would cost over $450 to build this team if you wanted to buy it from that retail level. Now, you can always get lucky on eBay and stuff like that. And as a very new player to the game myself, I had a lot of debate. I've talked to Fuzzy about it a lot. What do I buy this? Do I buy that? But the peace of mind that you do gain from, I suppose, spending this much money is that, when I do show up to a WKO, I know I'm prepared. I know my pieces are going to be competitive against anything that I see, against anybody that brings something to the table, as long as I don't drop that ball in terms of gameplay. But then again, I mean, just like we were talking too, he has a couple pieces on his teams that some would consider must-haves in the meta scene that are less than $1. We won't spend today, I don't think, going through individual prices on everything. A lot of people familiar with the game are going to know the Nighthawks, the Green Arrows, the Hawkeyes, the Atom, even the ID card itself can just be expensive. But like I said, if you look through it, there's pieces out there like Mistress Death, I believe was $8.99 on Cool Stuff the other day.
Your Thena's only, what, a quarter?
Thena's only a quarter. My call-in Thor is only 50 cents, and his ID card's only $1. And then Cosmic Spider-Man in the $40 range. So it's all what you need too. So where this game I've noticed can get very expensive are things like this with the resources. Very powerful resources that were either limited edition runs, WizKids exclusives, and stuff like that. But then again, you don't need to have Supreme Intelligence to be able to compete meta with a team like this. It's nice to have the sidestep, but of course there's other pieces to fill in. And look, maybe I was just a lazy team builder and just decided to go the retail way. But I can tell you, I'm at 3-0 with this team, but Fuzz is going to help me out a lot. We're going to try to help each other out a lot.
This game's going to be a little bit different. We're not really going to be paying attention to the clock. We're going to be discussing, since this is a practice for WizKids Open, we're going to be discussing, what is our best option right now. Like, where do I want to move? What do I want to call in? How do I want to engage? So
yeah,
it
even
might take a little
down to
longer.
where should the boxing ring go if you're gonna play it. So
Exactly.
these are things we think that people kind of aren't talking about too much out there. So we're gonna try to open up the meta game to everybody's mind, where it's very straightforward and stuff like that. So.
Right.
But Fuzz, if you want to talk about your squad over there,
Real quickly, Supreme Intelligence, I missed it. That's on Unimind, of course?
he is on Unimind.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure.
Yep, absolutely.
My team is kind of an Alpha Strike team. There have been a couple teams that I drew inspiration from. Our own Colin Wilson of the Alpha Strike piloted a team, I don't want to say similar, but he had a kind of similar idea. You can see that video on Alpha Strike. Another person that piloted a team that was very similar was Jesse Cote of T3 Gaming. He piloted it in a couple matches on T3's site. His had like General Lane, a Hulk, I think, I can't remember the whole team, but basically they were all centered around Overdrive or some sort of taxi for an Alpha Strike. It mostly resembles, and I gotta give props to this guy, Jay Majors was just recently featured for the Fall Whiz Kids Open on, I think it was Mr. Clicksfix.
I believe so.
Jay Majors piloted a double shredder team. It was shredder, mini shredder, and claw shredder with a Nighthawk Prime, Overdrive, and he just
Chewed him up, man.
he did phenomenally well. I mean, the competition wasn't a slouch either. Incredible competition, and I think Mike Messina of Alpha Strike, I think, played against him, and I'd love to see what his thoughts of that team were. Anyway, my team is Nighthawk Prime, the Overdrive Mini Shredder. I have the same kind of sort of call-ins. I have Green Arrow, Chase. I have the Hawkeye Chase. I have the Boxing Ring Superman. I have Civil War Spider-Man. These two guys are for Flurry. These guys are my ranged. And then I have a little bit different from Jay Major's team, Doctor Strange, the title character. And I pulled him because of the prob and the ability to bump damage. And for the heck of it, I wanted something of my own. I didn't want to be totally net decking here, using somebody else's team. ID cards are here: Superman, Green Arrow, Shield level 7 for the Hawkeye, Spider-Man. And I decided to use a mirror to protect Doctor Strange. My team comes to 297 in points. And you can have all of this for
why don't
wonderful...
you tell them the old discount price? That's
the discount price. Now, the Boxing Superman, I couldn't find a value for anywhere. It comes with the boxing ring. Boxing ring you can usually find for about $50. You might get lucky and find it cheaper. So I basically took $50, divided by 3, came up to 17. But the entire team I retailed at $406.50. So we're both playing over $400 teams, and this is probably what I'm going to be taking to the WizKids Open. So we're going to go ahead and roll off. We already did, I'm sorry. We already rolled off. We decided to choose the Bifrost Bridge.
it shows our sides.
Yep. He won, and when we come back, we'll be set up and ready to go. All right. See you soon. All right, and we are back. We've decided to place the boxing ring here. We have to keep in mind there is blocking terrain right there. So that should prevent... I mean, Overdrive, as charged up, does ignore hindering, but any other team or if any of the characters get separated, it does make a big bottleneck, which is pretty good. I think we are ready, and you won, so...
It's your turn, right?
No, it's your turn. You won.
Excuse me. All right. First things first, we're going to choose telekinesis with Unimind. from Cersei. He's going to TK Mjolnir right here. We'll take an action for that. And the reason I decided to do that because I feel like with Fuzzy playing an Alpha Strike team, I shouldn't put myself out there double tokened up unless I have to in the beginning. And that's kind of my thought on that first move. So that's my first turn, and you're up.
Okay. I made a bad placement on the mirror. I should have put the mirror where I intended to go. But it has to be 5 from each starting area, so...
Sure.
Well, let's count some squares. See how far I can make it. And then... Well, first thing we're going to do, take a free action, turn that into charged up. He's going to get in, and he will take an action token for that. It's going to sidestep back, and now I have 11 movement to go wherever I want. We're going to play it safe this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll stop here. Give him a token. Okay.
My next move I feel like is pretty obvious. I'm going to power equip Mjolnir with Unimind. Give him another token. Take this, go there.
Yeah, I can make it to about there. But doesn't he have sidestep?
No.
Nighthawk does not?
Not on this first click. Oh. Or wait, am I not on this first click? I can't. Could you?
Yeah, I got it. You gotta admire Wampus's
Thank you.
courage for playing injured.
He does indeed. So we'll make a slow trek that way.
I'd probably like move him there and then sidestep him, like when you want to outwit.
Okay.
Because that'll be out of my range. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy cow! Really?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's what I thought. It puts me here. Sidestep.
You can go through blocking, right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But the ring, yeah.
The ring, yeah.
So I could literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How am I getting sidestep? Sidestep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could drop Mini, then who could sidestep?
Sure.
So maybe you do want to keep him in the back.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to keep him right here. He's going to sidestep 1.
Yeah. You might get sidestep.
Yeah. We will sidestep here. We will perplex. We're going to choose Super Senses with Unimind.
Okay.
And
Super Senses is a good choice.
and I get 1 perplex from my Eternals, right, that I can use
You
without having to channel.
You don't get any from your... You would have to channel Power Cosmic in order to use Perplex.
Okay.
but you get to use it. Let me double check his card. It's been a while since I played Unimind.
Because I know they give me another perplex.
Feel free to read it, out loud, because people who are watching might not know. Till your next turn, Unimind can't use Power Cosmic Team ability, but can use Perplex and Willpower. When it uses Perplex, it may modify combat value by +2 or -2. Instead, this turn, it may use Perplex on an additional time for every 2 characters with the Eternal keyword on your sideline that can use the chosen power. Now that's been errated, so he can only +2
himself
Eternals. Yeah.
Sure.
But it does give him Perplex normally, but you do have to channel Power Cosmic.
Okay. Then I would have 3 I could do to myself.
Yeah, you could definitely, because you can do it twice.
We're going to leave it as is.
Okay.
And choose Super Senses.
Okay. I'm going to make it real simple on myself.
Okay.
Doctor Strange is going to equip the mirror. So I'll take an action for that.
And I didn't clear him. Can I clear him?
Sure.
Sorry about that. Equip the Mirror of Strange, right? And then
You TK'd. You wouldn't clear this turn because you equipped the hammer.
oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
You're right. That's why I can only sidestep.
Yeah. So the Strange has the mirror. We'll put that on him.
What does the mirror do again? I forget.
Shape change. Yeah. Gives me shape change. Change, but with a bonus. It works on 3, 4, 5, or 6. On a result of 1 to 2, though, I KO it.
The mirror itself.
Yeah. So that could be an easy 7 points for you.
Okay.
Let me think this out real quick. I think the best play for me right now is actually just to clear Overdrive and equip the mirror and just leave it at that because of reasons.
Well, you'd be forcing the issue, sort of, otherwise, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can push Overdrive to get up there, but my options are either get in Unimind's face, which, with a close combat expert and the +2 perplexes, he's probably going to kill.
Well, I can only subtract you.
But, oh yeah, because of Nighthawk, that's right. Duh, we're both playing Nighthawk. So, yeah, I could get in your face. I could do very little this turn because they're all going to be carried, so I can't call anybody in. I could, using Mini Shredder to get, right next to you, like sidestep next to you, you have Invincible, which reduces penetrating. So Unimind, really, I don't really want to get in your face at this point. I can't reach Surtur, because we determined the furthest I can make it is this line if I go that way.
Sure.
If I go this way, I can get up to here. I could take a point off of Nighthawk, but that would push Overdrive, it would explode, it would eject, or it would push Charged Up.
Overdrive will come back out.
Overdrive would come back out, who's already got a token on him at this time. So I think best thing for me to do is clear Overdrive, clear Charged Up, and just chill. Netflix and chill. Yeah, for this turn I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So we're going to clear both of them. I got the mirror, that's a good step. And we'll just hang out.
Okay. Not a lot of options here. We're gonna continue moving Nighthawk, I think, to the other side of the board. I'm gonna take Fuzzy's advice on that. So we'll sidestep, and I can't move through Surtur, can I?
Yeah, you can. You can move through friendlies.
The friendlies, okay.
Yeah.
So we're going 1, 2,
You just
3,
can't
4,
stop
5,
on them.
6, 7.
You can stand in front of him.
Move him 7. Clear Unimind, and let's see here. We will sidestep him adjacent to the ring.
Now, the one thing with Nighthawk, you might want to move him 1 away from there before you call the end of your turn. Because if we count it out, I can sidestep. 1, 2, 3.
You think like here's better?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I would stop here. I would drop Doctor Strange and Mini Shredder here. Right? Yeah, he'd blow up or whatever. Actually, he wouldn't blow up. But then Doctor Strange, even though he's been carried, can still sidestep as a free action. 1, 2, carrying Mini Shredder, dropping him here. 1, 2, sidestep with Mini Shredder.
So
they'll both take 2.
Over here, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I want to, your Surtur's about to die. If I want to.
Sure.
But at least Nighthawk won't take a point as well. So yeah, at this point, I can come clear across. And I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well, I wasn't going to move Surtur, so I'll leave him there for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's it. That's my turn.
Oh, man. All right. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it.
Let's roll some dice.
Let's roll some dice. Sidestep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. And then we can drop. We'll say him there. Him there. Him like back here somewhere. Back here. He does have slide step. He could just come right into the ring.
Or you can just throw Mjolnir at you.
Let's make it a little harder for you to come into the ring.
So that's 7 was charged up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I gotta get you a shiny charge up token.
That would be nice.
You use it all the time.
I love Charge though. He's
Yeah, it's
amazing.
a great
See,
piece.
these Alpha Strike teams are more my
And that's the
style.
90. That's the Overdrive's 99 cents, right?
Yeah.
And he's a meta piece. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
It's,
Oh god yeah. But anyway, I think that is going to be it. We're going to clear him.
No attacking.
Can't attack. They were all carried.
True.
Basically, they're there to hopefully tie you up a little bit. Because I have plans for you, Captain America. No, anyway.
Damn these old cards. Not having the dials on the back.
Yeah, right?
It's rude. It's like my enemy, dude. Because I never memorized them well enough. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Or not what?
Why not? Well, yeah, what the heck? Let's do it. Let's get in this. Why not? Get in your face.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's the worst that could happen.
We're gonna hypersonic breakaway.
I I figured.
Yeah. We'll take Hypersonic with Makari.
Okay. Yeah. Even with my plasticity, I think that still hits. You'd be at a -2, but you're already at a +2 from Hypersonic.
Right.
So yeah, 4, 5, or 6, basically.
Okay. So we're gonna. What do we want to do?
So you successfully broke away at this point.
I successfully broke away. Now the question is, who do I go after? Right. That's the real question.
Yep.
Because I can make a ranged attack. I can now. Let's say I did this. Let's say I hypersonicked over here. Just theoretically.
Sure.
And I have 2 lightning bolts.
Right.
I want to send 1 damage to charge up.
Yeah.
And the rest to Nighthawk.
You could.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could divvy it up. It would. To me, that's almost the smartest move because, like, I'm not that worried about. He can't hurt me right now.
True.
He can only hurt me with 1. Alright. So, I'm going to make an executive decision. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll outwit his shape change.
You can see him from there.
And we're going to attack. We're going to perplex down.
What'd you take as a power?
Hypersonic.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Which I still believe I get to move after I attack. We're going to perplex down. I can do 1 and 1, right?
You can do 2 at this point.
But I can't. I can do 2, but can I do 1 down on him and 1 down on him?
Yes.
All right, so we'll do that.
Okay.
So a 16 and a 17 with toughness.
Yep.
Okay. Let's roll some dice. 11.
So you have
16,
5 or a 6. 5 and a 6.
I need a 6 ideally. 6.
I'm gonna prob that with Doctor Strange.
Okay.
You can see over mini. Damn. Alright.
So I'll give 1 damage to charge up, which kills him, I think. And then I'll give 3 damage to Nighthawk, which, praying to God, that gets rid of his outwit. Because I channeled.
Okay, so charged up is gonna drop. Yeah. We'll say he drops right there.
Okay.
Let's see how much damage he takes. 4, 5, or 6. I think he only takes 1. Pretty sure. And it's in the comprehensive rule book, I think. It's not in this one. I think it's 1, 2, or 3 he takes 2. 4, 5, or 6 he takes 1.
Okay. And since I moved 1, 2, 3, 4.
He takes. Energy shield function shape change. Yep. So he takes how many? 3?
3.
Does get rid of his outwit.
Now here's the question: do I want to leave the party or stay at the party?
Well, let's see. How many did you move? 1.
I moved 4.
4. So you still have 5 you can go.
Is there anywhere for me to really go though? Can anyone hurt me besides Doctor Strange?
You could park yourself right up here.
Like on the behind them? Or you think?
Yeah, I'd go behind them.
You think so? Okay. All right.
Now here's the question with Nighthawk. From his original position, which was like right here, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So I slipped a G.
Okay. Before you, let's say you didn't sidestep. What's his movement? What was his movement?
What was his movement? 8.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can even You can even
Just
make that
move.
your movement and then sidestep.
And then sidestep.
Yeah.
Kind of get back out of cover or something.
Exactly.
Like that, right?
So you can sidestep back twice if you want.
Okay. Well, I won't play it like that. Or do you think I should?
Go ahead.
It's
Go ahead. We're
practice.
just practicing.
Okay. So should I put him behind you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would keep him safe.
Okay. Oh, and the other errata with Unimind is that now that it's your turn, I can't choose a
choose
power,
power
which is a
again.
huge
Yeah, and you chose hypersonic, so.
Mm-hmm. But I needed to. So.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. We're going to turn you back into charged up free action. Power action to pilot. One. Okay. We won't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all I need to go. 7. Carrying mini. What color are we on? We're in gray. I would say 8 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Really? He was here, Minnie was here, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can only go 7 minus 1 for carrying, right?
4, 5, 6, 7. You're right.
Not to be a dick.
I can sidestep first.
There you go.
Sidestep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
All about that sidestep, man.
Sidestep. I moved in. Nighthawk takes 1.
Did you shape change that or no?
Nope. That's just penetrating. It's not an attack. It's just 1 damage. Sidestep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to drop Nighthawk back here. And that's 3 actions. I can do it this way.
With Adam's retaliation, would I be attacking myself if I attacked Mini Shredder?
Yep. Well, unless you place it just right. But I think
Right.
I put him in a place where you can't place it just right.
Okay.
You can try. What's the...
Or I could just Colossal Retaliate with Surtur, I think.
Well, let's see. Let me see the 2 cards.
Sure.
Let me see which one's better.
I'm going to use my sidestep with him as a breakaway roll.
Okay.
That's a free action, right?
So Minnie's got toughness. Alright.
Damn it.
Nope, no sidestep. You read on -1 anyway because he's got plasticity.
Okay.
Adam Sochi makes a close combat attack targeting chosen character. Do so with an area effect that includes all characters within 2 squares of the target.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be Unimine, Nighthawk, Doctor
If Unimine
Strange.
carried Nighthawk, would he have to break away?
No. No, he wouldn't.
Okay.
That sucks. That is probably your best play.
Yeah.
So, 2 squares, target, opposing, can't use, combat reflexes, shape change, or super senses. Hit characters each dealt 2 penetrating instead of normal. So that's Adam.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can call him in and then carry. Well, no, because Nighthawk Prime is double tokened.
No, I couldn't call him.
No.
Nighthawk.
Well, you couldn't call him in with Unimine and then carry away either. Unless
Right,
you
that's
sidestepped.
what I'm saying. Well, I could sidestep carry, right?
You could sidestep carry, sure.
Into the ring.
Yeah.
And then call in.
And then call in Adam. Yeah, you could do it.
Yeah, right. Do that. And then I can put him on the other side, right? Because he carried him.
Well, you'd have to call in Adam first.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, well, no, you could actually do it that way too. Because if you sidestep first to there,
yeah,
and then carry Nighthawk away,
right,
you call in Adam. It'd have to be adjacent.
Well, actually, first things first. What would have to be adjacent? Adam?
Yeah.
What could he be adjacent here?
No, because you're not adjacent to the square on elevated terrain.
So if I go here...
If you stay there, go back to where you were.
Okay.
Call in Adam in the corner square. The corner 4 squares.
This?
Yes. Then sidestep away with Nighthawk. And then Adam can colossal retaliate.
Okay. Okay. So, first I'm going to outwit your...
Toughness? It's penetrating damage. It wouldn't do it.
Oh yeah, it's irrelevant, right?
Yeah.
Do any of them have shape change or anything? He has probability
He
control?
has shape change through the mirror.
Through the mirror. I can't outwit the mirror, though. I don't think I
You can outwit shape change.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. I can't
he
use
has
it,
probability control, right?
Yep.
Can you see him?
Yeah, he can see over Mini.
I'll outwit that probability control.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll call in the Adam.
That's 5 points.
5 points for Fuzzy.
Put him right there.
Right here.
Yeah. Is he on his cross retaliation click just before?
Can you make sure?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
So it's 11 for 2.
Sure. So now we sidestep, right?
Yep.
And bring him over here. Clear him before I forget it.
Usually done at the end of the turn.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I suck at that. And we'll attack Mini Strider with Adam.
Okay. So Doctor Strange has a what?
18.
And Mini Shredder has a what?
18.
So they're both 18s. So you need a 7 or better. And what did you outwit? Prob?
I should have perplexed him down with Unimind, probably. Somehow. I outwitted Prob. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so 11 on 18s.
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
7.
18.
That's 18. And if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 penetrating damage to each.
Yeah, sorry, I'll click Strange. 2.
1, 2.
Let's verify he's on the right click.
1, 2. Yep.
Thank you.
Damn.
You taught me that one, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Minnie's gonna kill him. Sidestep. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Minnie is then going to take a power action to call in Spider-Man. This is probably just going to end up being a dumb move, but oh well. Minnie gets a token. Actually, we're on these. Yeah. Okay. So he's called in. He is going to charge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's never more than 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to end up there.
Yeah, I still have 1 and 2 too.
Okay. Nice. You good?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so 11 on Nighthawk Prime's 17, but you get a shape change. +1. 3.
4.
So 4, 5, or 6, you would have succeeded. So I get what?
Well,
It's
right.
5 or 6,
But
you get a +1 because you're next to Unimine.
Okay.
So you rolled a 3.
So 4. So it misses.
So yeah. So looks like I get an attack on Nighthawk. 11 on your 17. I need 6. 6 to do 3. Second attack. That one hits. Let me click him.
I got it. He's dead.
Really?
Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
I moved next to him. That was 1. 1, 2, 3. You sure he's not on his last one?
You think he should be?
Oh, you moved. You
I
pushed him. Yeah. Okay. So that gives a token to Spidey. Okay. What else can I do? Nothing really. But Nighthawk Prime's gone. That took me forever to figure out what to do there. We're gonna clear. 1, 2. He's clear and he'll clear. Your turn.
Okay. We're gonna try to sidestep breakaway with. We'll choose hypersonic.
Okay.
So we'll go right here. We're gonna channel cosmic energy. And perplex down Mini Shredder's defense twice.
Okay.
And Colossal retaliate with Surtur on Mini Shredder.
Okay.
So, 12 on a 15 for 3. Sound right?
Close targeting chosen character. Do so. Deal 1 penetrating to each opposing character within 2 squares. Yeah, it's just a close combat attack then. And
Yeah,
then
it's just
afterwards he takes a penetrating.
Okay.
So
12 on 15.
isn't sort of the one that says you
can't use your defensive powers.
can't use defensive powers if they're the only target of Surtur's attack. So
Right.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So no toughness.
No toughness.
12 on 15 for 3.
Oh, miss.
12 plus 15.
Oh, you perplexed me down twice?
Yeah, it
Okay.
hits. It hits.
How much?
3.
3. Alright. 2, 3. Okay.
Clear. Give him a token. And that is it.
Okay. Mini Shredder's going to try to... Actually, I have... Do I still have plasticity?
I don't know.
Let's see what he's got. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Sidestep. Mini Shredder can use plasticity and stealth. Okay, so he's got the special movement. Yeah. So I do have plasticity. You're colossal. Let me see if that affects that in any way. Doesn't say I can't break away from you. I have plasticity. So I'm +2. I only fail on a 1. Alright. Succeed. Sidestep. Make sure I still have it as a trait, right? Yeah. Sidestep 1. And then I'm going to move. Give myself an action token. Goodbye, sir.
He's really annoying.
Who's starter?
Mini Shredder.
Mini Shredder? Yeah, he is. Oh, and he goes away. I forgot that at the beginning of the turn. Okay. Doctor Strange. Let me read his card real quick. I need to read the title character ability. Okay. Okay. You used hypersonic with Unimind?
Mm-hmm. To break away.
Surprised you didn't just keep moving.
Well, you can't. I'm not attacking, so how can I move?
No, I mean, like, just, you could have used hypersonic to sidestep, break away, give you the +2, but at the same time, then move and just move away.
Well, I had to stop to perplex you now. That's the thing.
Oh, that's right, you did perplex me now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking it's time. Okay. What's your defense at? 18?
18.
We are going to call in with Doctor Strange. Green Arrow. We are going to shoot at Unimind. Using Range Combat Expert. Doctor Strange is going to take a plot point bonus and up Green Arrow's damage to a 4. He's going to put 1 into attack and 1 into damage for 5 damage at 13.
You get to double perplex?
Close, range combat expert.
Oh, okay.
1 into attack, 1 into damage, so he's at 13 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
I need a 5.
You can't do more than 2.
Yeah, I can.
Why?
Hit characters can't use defensive powers with Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Kind of like Surtur. So, here we go. Wish me luck. I need a 5, and I've got no probs. Crit works.
Yeah, I might just concede. Well, stop click.
Can't use defensive powers. That's the thing about Green Arrow. It's a defensive power. It's on your defense. It goes right through the stop click.
Then it's over. Your game.
Not going to bring in the Eternals?
No. My hand's starting to hurt too much.
Alright. Alright. That was a good game, though.
I still don't understand how it overrides the stop.
Because it's on your defensive slot.
But,
Doesn't say it outwits it.
But capital letters like can't be countered and stuff like that.
Can't be countered, can't be ignored. But that's where can't use comes in.
Let me see this card.
Yeah, sure. It says hit characters cannot use defensive powers. It's different. Can't counter means you can't outwit it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't ignore it would look for things to ignore. But can't use is just, you can't use it. You have it, you just can't use it.
So how does that apply though? Because like that was not my defensive power showing at the time. So you outwitted anything that shows up.
Yeah.
But that's not how outwit works.
You can't, it's not outwit. It's, you can't use any defensive power. So shape change, or not shape change is a damage power. But super senses, invulnerability, invincibility, whether it's showing on your dial or not, if it belongs in the defensive slot or is on your defensive dial, you can't use it. You can't use your defense slot at all, essentially. That was errated. It's in the errata. Read the errata on Unimon. That's why Green Arrow just jumped in price again.
Yeah, I hate the things that don't make sense to the comic book because Kryptonite only hurts Kryptonians. I don't really understand that at all. That's just some asshole at WizKid saying I want to change the game.
That is why Green Arrow is the Unimind killer. And even if I hadn't killed you with that and you did take the stop click,
I would have been dead anyway.
Because of the knockback, I rolled a crit hit. So you would have been knocked off the ledge, even though you have flying, and still would have taken 2 damage from the fall. Through your stop click. Still dead. Eternals come out. Next turn I bring in Hawkeye. Hawkeye cleans up.
Yeah, I will be buying those 2 for the I'm sick of losing your ass with this shit.
It's just experience. I've been playing the game for...
Well, it's also like there's just better pieces than other pieces too.
Somewhat.
I mean that. Like with the Green Arrow, it's a trait that is kind of like this leech thing, right? That It's just a game changer. Maybe not for the right reasons, but it is a game changer.
Surtur does the same thing.
Yeah.
So if I'd had a stop click or something, Surtur would have blown right through it. Can't use defensive powers. If it's on the defense slot. If you have a stop click on your damage slot, you can still use it.
Now what if... Now, what if it was... Here's a question.
Sure.
What if I chose Invincible as my power?
Wouldn't matter. It's a defensive power.
But it's not the one on my dial.
If it's on your dial, or it's a power that comes from the defensive slot,
really?
You can't use it. That was just in the new errata, from the watch list.
I'll have to check that out.
Please do. What time did she send that? Just now? Yeah, she sent that just now. Okay, good. I'm not going to be in trouble then. Not that I'd be in trouble, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the only way you're going to get better is by playing somebody with experience who's better than you are.
Yeah.
For now.
Well, what is there to do against that? There's nothing that you can do.
For Green Arrow?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why I'd asked you when you used hypersonic, why didn't you keep going?
Because I didn't attack. So how could I move without attacking?
You moved and then